What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Echo and the Bunnymen. And we're now moving into the bonus tracks, which I assume are mostly B-sides for the album Crocodiles, 1980. Is it 81? No, it's 1980. And in fact, it's a funny little connection. I was reacting to a live track from a-ha's MTV Unplugged Summer Solstice release called Socks and the Fox. Just did the reaction a couple days ago, and at the end of that track, they're about to introduce the next tune, and guess what album they reference? They're like, oh, you know, one of our biggest inspirations was the album Heaven Up Here. I was like, wait a minute, that's an Echo and the Bunnymen album. And they bring out someone from Echo and the Bunnymen, so I won't spoil that, and indeed I'll know more about exactly what the collaboration is when I go back to the next a-ha reaction. But I was really excited by that, and I remembered, you know, I think I only reacted to one or two tunes from it, but the tracks on that album were really fantastic. So the fact that a-ha were inspired by that in their very earliest, you know, when they were still sort of forming, I think that's really great. So yeah, bottom line, we are now going to go through, like I said, what I assume are the B-sides for the album Crocodiles. Once again, major shout out to Amber. And the first B-side or bonus tune is Do It Clean. It's interesting, you know, it's the kind of phrase that you might, like I might have heard in different contexts over the years, whether you're talking about sports. I played football, meaning soccer, which I feel like I have to specify because I'm from the States, so if I just say football, people are going to think I'm talking about that type of football. But yeah, I played football, soccer for many years, as well as ice hockey, and you know, doing something clean means like you pull it off exactly as you intend to, you know, whatever stick handle or whatever, you know, dribble or, you know, shot right to the top corner. It's just clean. It's exactly what you want. But also in dancing, the idea of like, you know, I'd go to rave parties, and even though my pop walking was just, you know, I'd pull it out if I was in a drum and bass room, but you know, I could dance a little bit, and I had some friends that could dance even better. And you know, sometimes they'd go through some moves where, yeah, it'd be a bit like jerky or whatever, but then other times they hit it exactly right, and like, you know, oh, like it was clean, like that was a clean sequence. So when I see the phrase do it clean, I think of doing something just on point, exactly as, you know, you would want if you could ideally map it out, you know, and like if you had full control over what transpired, this is exactly what you'd have happen. So doing something in that way suggests not only skill, but, you know, timing, precision, and so on. So it could be an entirely different rendering of the phrase. Do it clean could be, you know, something about getting rid of whatever is, you know, whatever dirt or like material has mucked up some situation. But yeah, I mean, on the surface of it, my guess is it would have something to do with doing something without any wasted motion, any, you know, problematic application, just like nice and clean and smooth. So let's find out if that has anything to do with it. This is Echo and the Bunnymen. It's a B-side included in an expanded folder for the 1980 album Crocodiles, and it's called Do It Clean. There's sort of a fun feel to it. I sometimes know what I mean. Oftentimes I'll say, I have no idea what I'm talking about. sure what he did cleanly, but it is a very fun song. Aww, you are so adorable. And that's it. Sort of an organ feel there. I didn't realize, or I didn't notice that layer till the very end as it was fading. But yeah, I enjoyed the sequencing there. It was a short tune, but yeah, one that went through a couple different flavors that I enjoyed. The opening and the choruses felt very bright and fun. The verses were a bit more intense. But yeah, it's I love his voice. I'm coming to like feel it and understand it better, like recognize it more readily. And yeah, just a cool one. Like the one thing I will say I couldn't not hear the whole time was that bass. It was like a pretty straightaway bass run, but it was so like methodical and consistent that it was like the spinal cord of the tune. So yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what he's doing cleanly, and I was intrigued by that last verse that like I had a handful of this, what did I do with it? Which could be like rhetorical, like what did I do with it? I wasted it. Or what did I do with it? I put it into action. But it also could be like, what did I do with it? Like I thought I had it and now it's gone. Same thing with the barrel. It's like, was it used for something, or did he misplace a barrel? It seems, and a barrel could be a barrel for storing things or the barrel of a gun. So, there's some layers there. I'm not sure what's happening, but sonically I really did enjoy it. Once again, shout out to Amber for sharing all this stuff, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.